Hey guys, um, check out my cool glasses. These are my somewhat new working glasses, and they're really awesome. And if you guys want to get some, they will really help your eyes and headaches when you stare at a computer all day. They're called Gunners, Gunnars, and they're awesome. So I highly suggest them. Um, so today I promised that I would make a quick video for you on Asana and how to kind of get started and organize your contacts so that you can go for those 100 no's this month and really push hard to growing your business. Um, I really want to start this call off with, last month was great. You guys made some really great strides and you really started to step out of your comfort zone and do things that you hadn't been doing, which is so great. And I'm so proud of you for that. This month, I want to take it to the next level. I think that we can all get there. And this is why. First off, the 21 Day Fix, the 21 Day Fix Extreme Challenge Packs are still on sale for $140. That is so awesome. It's so helpful when that program's on sale because it's the most popular one. It's cheapest. It works, I feel like, probably the best. Um, let's see. Oh, and Size is getting released at Summit, which is in a few weeks, which is Sean T's new dance program. And if you don't know what that is, I highly suggest YouTubing it, and it's amazing. It's going to let you unleash that inner hip hop dancer that you've always wanted to be. And it's really fun, and people are getting great results from it. So anytime that you can incorporate exercise into being fun is always a huge selling point. Um, Beachbody is releasing a performance line of supplements and all these great products at Summit as well. So that's coming. So with all of that bundled together, this month should almost be easy for you to hit Success Club, especially if you're having those conversations. And I said to go for 100 no's because you're going to, of course, get yeses along the way, but don't stop at the yeses. Keep going until you get 100 no's. And of course, you wanted to know how to organize that, and I'm going to show you. It's something that can be done really easily, and if you start now, your life is going to be so much easier in the long run because you're going to be organized from the get-go, and you're not going to have to be transferring over contacts from whatever list you're keeping now and that sort of thing. One other thing I wanted to mention is that, I kind of mentioned yet last night in my post that I want you all to grow to your fullest potential. And I can't do that for you. I am here to help you and guide you, but I can't have those conversations for you. I can't reach out to people for you and that sort of thing. So I'm hoping that we can all take that next step with this contest this month to really start having those conversations and failing forward until you hit Success Club. And when you're hitting Success Club, your business is growing, like no doubt about it, no ifs, ands, or buts. People are going to be interested not only in the products, but in becoming coaches. Your best coaches are probably going to come from a challenge group that you hold. Challenge group with the 21 Day Fix, because even if they're a discount coach, then it doesn't, just starting out, that's not a huge thing. Like, of course you want business builders, but having those initial coaches, it boosts your confidence, it gets your momentum going, and then it just starts building your team so that you can do everything that you want to do. So, having that why as to why you started this, why you need this to work, why it's non-negotiable, whether it is that you want to just make $1,000 extra a month to take your daughter shopping or have, a couple dates in a month with your husband that are really, really great. Whether it is to have this be your full-time job. I mean, you have to have conversations with people to get somewhere. And there are so many ways now that doesn't require investing a lot of money or investing money at all. It just takes tenacity, consistency, and being there for people in the first place. So build those strong relationships, add value to what you're talking about, and people are going to follow you because you're going to connect with them on so many different levels. So that being said, I know you guys can do it. Let me help you as much as I can. I still want to do that working hour before summit. So, maybe sometime next week or the first part of the following week, let's plan that out so that I can help you get this month started right. Next week is probably preferable because it's still the beginning of the month. So let's communicate on that and figure it out. I'm going to screen share with you and show you a little bit about Asana as quickly as I can. It can be as complicated, I guess, as you want to make it. This is my main task list, and these are all my contacts. So as you can see, there's a lot going on. You don't have to have this initially. You can add what you want as you go. But the important thing is you're going to, when you set up your account, it's going to ask you, what you want to name your, like not notebook, but whatever this is called here. And I named it Beachbody Task because I have some other different tabs over here, which is our team file, which we're going to start utilizing here soon, hopefully, and then the power of 3, and I can show you that real quick once I'm done explaining this. But so basically, once you get this set up, you're going to always add a new person as a new task. And for this purposes, I'll do Kimberly Mulcahy. You can add a description. You can add their email, which of course is super important to getting. If you can get their email, that's perfect. You can say how you met. So you can say met on Facebook, has hypothyroid, and loves Whole30, okay? Due date, let's say we started talking today and I want to follow up on Wednesday. Just to check in, see how their weekend was. Pick a couple different conversations that start to go really well and keep going with those over the month. So if you have your conversation here, you can say, hey, Kimberly, this is like the initial like reach out or whatever. How are you? Thank you for following and supporting me on my journey. It means so much to me. Okay, so that's how I always start my conversation. And then I go into an invite or a question or something to keep the conversation moving. You don't just want to say, hey, thanks for following me. Do you want to come join my 21-day fix group? Like, that's not going to work. You have to build a relationship first. So I would say, I struggle with thyroid 2. How long have you been diagnosed? Ooh. All right. Are you on a health and fitness journey too? It seems like we have a lot in common. Okay, so you kind of initiated the conversation where they can expand on that. And then I always end this piece of the conversation with, by the way, I love the pictures you post of your dog. He's so cute, okay? So that gives them an out. That's like, okay, well, she seems cool, but I'm not quite ready to answer her questions. Maybe they'll start talking to you about their dog. And that's okay. You can, you can go on from there. Eventually, when it's natural, you'll be able to know at what point you want to, make that jab and say, hey, I'd love you to come and join me. And I'm really trying to buckle down on my own nutrition, and there's this really great program that I've done before. I'd love for you to join me. Will you watch a short video and check it out and see if it's something that you might be interested in or something that you consider? And you can throw it in. We can work on that in our power hour that we do together. But then you just hit comment, okay? So that's saved under that particular contact that you made. And then if they write back and they're like, then they have their conversation, okay? And then you hit save. You can make bigger blocks of the conversation if you want to and save it, but then that way you're not referencing Facebook all the time. And you don't have to go looking for that conversation. You can just come to Asana and it's all there for you. You can add tags. You can add attachments. So a tag might be 21-day fix, okay? So this is kind of someone that you think that they're interested in the 21-day fix. You guys have talked about it. They want to order or whatever. That way you can do this, and then you can search that tag, and all these people are people that you've tagged with the 21-day fix, all right? So, and then when you complete this task, you can go up here. As I said, we did this follow-up on the 8th, but you can come up here, and depending on what you want to do, you can do weekly, and you can check what days you want to do weekly. If you want to do monthly, you can remind on a certain date. You can do it every other month if you want, every 3 months. You just change it however you want. It's going to remind you and shoot you an email, and it's really awesome. And this also syncs to your phone. So you can, whatever you save in here, you can pull up on your phone and just copy and paste, and it can go like it syncs, so it's not where you have to be at your computer all the time. So that's that. All right, and then if you want to check it off, like on that due date, and you want to get rid of it from here, you'll just hit this check mark to complete the task. I'm going to delete this so that I don't have myself on there. But that's pretty much it on that. When you start having those conversations, so that like initial block, you can come and make a project. So just hit new project, name your project, and these are scripts. You can name the steps however you want, so you're not having to rewrite the same exact thing, all the time. Let's see. Okay, so this was like to an ad. So this is like a script that I was using all the time. Just copy, paste, go on. The same thing I just wrote out. Thank you for following on my journey. You ask the question, you say, by the way, blah, blah, blah. You can post that in a script, separate folder, and you don't have to keep rewriting and rewriting and rewriting and taking a whole bunch of time. You can just copy and paste. All right? So you go back to tasks. Those are all your tasks. Over here, I don't really know how I created this, actually. I think I had the option to do this when I signed up, and that's how I did. Physics Nation, this is something that you guys will all be able to access at some point once I figure it out. I started to put the different steps for each challenge group so we can all have access. We all can take turns and participate, where it's not just me posting. We can switch off and all be organized and on the same page. And you don't have to come up with your own posts every day. So this right here is a 10-step to success training. This is something that you guys will be able to access for your own youth coaches, where you can have your own group and just copy and paste these posts every single day. So you'll just go in here and copy, all right, and then go to Facebook and paste it in, and then you're done. It's not a whole bunch of time. Everything's going to be in here for you guys, I promise. And then the power of 3, this is something I highly suggest making a little notebook like that for on your toolbar so that you can stay organized in everything that you should be doing every single day, and just hold yourself accountable. Not for me. Obviously, I'm not going to check your work. I know what you're doing, whether or not you're hitting Success Club. So this is the way I organize mine, okay? So power of 3 means that you should be inviting 3 new friends, having 3 messages, and inviting 3 new people to whatever group you want to invite them to, whether it be a coaching group, a free group, the 21-day group. And on our calendar of this month in our file section, I put as to when you should start inviting throughout the month so you don't get lost. And then the business opportunity, you should be inviting at least 3 a week. So for me, I put 2 a day so that if I get there, great, it's a bonus. And the more that you are able to do, I don't want you to put too much on your plate because that's not what this is about. It's about remaining consistent. But if you think that you can remain consistent on inviting 4 new friends, and adding 1 more, then your business is obviously going to grow that much quicker. And this is just a system to make sure as to what you're doing every single day is checked off. And once it's checked off, you can just move on. So for me, I'm putting 3 new friends on Facebook and 3 new friends on Instagram. I'm trying to grow my Instagram community, and this is one way to hold myself accountable. So I have Facebook, Instagram. I'm sending 3 messages a day, whether that's on Instagram, whether it's a follow-up on Facebook, whether it's a new message to a new friend that I just added. Invite, I put 4 invites a day. Those invites can happen organically with the messages that you're sending. So if you're at the point of you've built a pretty strong relationship with someone, then go ahead and invite them to something. That can be checked off in the same step. So boom, 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 you're done. Business opportunity. And of course, drink your shake daily and work out, because you can't talk about things if you're not a product of the product. People want to see that what you're doing is what's going to work for them, that you're not just trying to sell them something. You talk the talk and you walk the walk. That's part of our 3 vital behaviors. And being a product of the product, I feel like is an extremely crucial part of your business. So that's the way I do it. But as far as contacts, it's pretty easy. I can help you if you need some help getting started. But I hope that helps. And like I said, once I get more things organized, I promise that we'll be able to come together a little bit more. But I'm really excited about the paleo group this past week. You guys did such a great job in participating and helping each other and helping me have it run smoothly. And we each added our own piece, and that is great. So you guys have a great 4th of July weekend. And let's plan on the work hour here in the next week, and it can be whenever we can get the most people on. I really want us to be working together, and it works. So even if I have to have 2, I'll do 2. If it works for people at lunch 1 day of the week, and then the rest of you guys have to do it in the evening, let's do it. Like, I'll do it. It's 2 hours out of my life. I would rather devote that to you guys to grow your business than sit and watch TV. So keep that in mind. Let's communicate on that. And you guys have a great weekend. I'll talk to you soon.